I wanna be your Supergirl. I wanna be your Supergirl. What you want, what you need. Yeah.
Hello, and welcome back to YouTube Daze. I'm Betty Washam, your host. And did you think I forgot about you today? Did you think I actually forgot about you? No, I did not forget about you. I slept until about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I apologize. Yes, I seen your email, baby. But I hadn't had a chance or the guts to open it because you know me, and I don't know. I seen it yesterday, and I was like, okay, let me just take a few days to get myself prepared. But I do thank you for sending it to me, Kaz. I love you, honey, and I thank you, baby, for sending it to me. But let me just prepare myself for the worst. You know what I mean? I had not heard about this. I don't know. Maybe I might have heard about this 13 years ago, but I'm not really for sure if I did or if I didn't. But let me just prepare myself for the worst, since I know that this is about a baby, and I know that this is about a 5-month-old, and I know, and you all know how much I love children, and I got my own grandbabies, and you know what, I mentally need to prepare myself, because that's kind of something that I have not, what's the word, tampered on or reported on or anything like that. And I want to say about 3 years now. Yes, I do have my 14 karat gold eye things on, because my eyes today, when I woke up, I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be here at 2 o'clock. I do apologize. Hey, SDA, I do apologize to all of you. But I could not wake up for the life of me. I went to bed last night. I was researching a lot of things. I went to bed last night at, this morning at, I think it was 5 o'clock. And I changed my time from 11 to 2. And then I didn't wake up until like 5:30 or 6, something like that. And when I woke up, my eyes are swollen. My eyes are hurting. And I was like, let me just put my little 14 karat gold things on here and maybe like get myself together. I don't know what is going on, why I'm so bright, but we need to fix this. I'm too bright or something. No, that's not going to work. What in the world? So Shay is on her way from where she lives at. She's going to come and see her mommy. Maybe it's this thing that's so bright. I don't know. Something is too bright for me right now. I'm a vampire. There we go. Much better. Okay, now you can see me. All right. I'm starting to talk about this case because this baby red rums have a chance for people this year and next year. I just want people. Yes. Okay. So you mean, oh, parole. Oh, you don't want them out. Okay. I see. Okay. Well, just give me until Monday. I'm really going to pray about it and make sure that whatever I watch, whatever I consume, that it goes through, you know, how you go through one ear and out the other, but yet you know what's going on type of thing. Let me be able to do that, because mentally, But I want to do it for you as well, Kaz. I want to bring it to the forefront. I want to talk about it because I don't want them to get out either. So as many people as we can get to bring it to the forefront, it's very important. And so I need to look at it like I'm doing this for Brianna. I'm doing this so that they can't get parole. And that's how I need to kind of take it in and pray about it and really be like, I'm doing this for the baby. And when I start looking at it like that, then I can take it in better and I can report it better, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? No, but if I take it in strides and I say, I'm doing this for the baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for the baby. I'm bringing this out to the forefront as other people have done, but I'm also bringing it out to the forefront because the baby has no voice and the baby's no longer here, but I'm doing it for her. Then it makes it easier for me to be able to present it, if that makes sense. The little baby Brianna that was just horrific from what I've heard. I have not. No, you're the best, Kaz. Hey, the Den, how are you, beautiful? Yes, exactly. It's evidently really super, super bad, SDA. And the parents that did this to her, the people that did this to the baby that was like 5 months old, 6 months old, are up for parole right now. And so Kaz and a bunch of other people are trying to bring it out to the forefront. And we don't want them to get out. And so if I can, even if I can just shout it out to the world that, hey, this happened. And, the more that we shout it out to the world, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over the case with you. But I have to be mentally strong enough to be like, okay, we're going to shout this out to the world, but we're doing this on behalf of Brianna. We are Brianna's voice, is how, how do I explain? I'm trying to explain it without sounding so weird, because when I would report about other things that was going on around the world with the children, I would always put it as I'm their voice, and I have to put it out there so that other people can light their torch and also know what's going on and maybe ward off danger and maybe see the signs and the symbols of people being around their children, type of thing. And that's how I related being able to bring such horrific things to you guys. And I know that some of you didn't know me back then when I would bring the real horrific, raw, my own investigation to you. Not nobody else's investigation, my own. And SDA was around. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows that I went raw and I was the voice for the babies. But like you've seen, I got a lot of backlash. I got people getting paid to take me down, and then finally the person that was involved in like some of that stuff died. And so as you see, those people are not around anymore because that man died and they're not being paid. So I tried to tell people that I was being attacked and that people were getting paid. And I'm talking not just paid, but like actual, like, enough to make a living off of me. And I tried to explain it, but nobody would understand me. They kept saying, we don't know what you're talking about. We just see a little bit of stalking, but we don't know. No, they had to flip it and make it sound like I did something wrong so that people would not listen to me, because my voice was very strong and it was going very far around the world. And like I said, some of my videos hit like 600,000 people. Imagine what that was. Imagine just a normal video was hitting 65,000. So just imagine what a threat I was to these people that were in this game. Hey, Ray, how are you, baby? that were in this game that's been going on since the dawn of time, since Lucifer was let down upon this earth. This game has been going on that long. So just imagine how I felt, still trying to fight and still trying to bring the truth, and then still being attacked with so much money. If you guys knew, it was not just, we're not talking a couple hundred, we're talking, they spent almost $500,000 on me to get me to shut up. And then they even went as far as, when I talked about the Holly Dell, they went as far as to take my YouTube channels down every time I did. And that woman even came and talked on my stuff and scared me half to death, to where I didn't I didn't even want to do any more reporting. People are strange. It's always like this. When you are getting a little bit of publicity, there are always people who will want you to fail. No, it wasn't that they wanted me to fail. They were part of it. They were actually part of the whole ordeal. They were the little people, but they were part of it, and they didn't want it out there. And I didn't know it. I didn't know who was attacking me. I thought it was Dank Williams. Dank Williams was a little person. Dank Williams was just a person to put misinformation out. And then they sent it to bigger channels to put misinformation out to my own friends that were taking my reports and reporting on their channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy. So, there was another case, baby girl, 6 months, and her 14-year-old mother. Oh my goodness. A child having a child is no excuse for that. There we go. Ty said it best. You were getting too close to the source. Whole lot more than 500,000 people. Yes. And once I got there, you love it? Yeah, it's flow state. This was flow state. So I had to buy it from him. Once I got too close, they pretty much gave me a thing down when they contacted me on Rumble and wanted to have a discussion with me, and they were the head of the head of the head. I didn't want to become Hunger Games. I'll put it that way. I immediately dropped everything. I started doing all my material different and everything. Hey, Sister Callie, how are you? So that's why I get really scared when it comes to cases like this, because I have to be very, very careful, because my name is on that list to watch out for, if that makes sense. That's why I can't use my name. They know who the hell Betty Washam is. They know. But anyway, I love, love, love to be voices for people that don't have a voice, because I was a child that didn't have a voice, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something. You know, yes, this is what they did to me. They basically told you quit or else. That's when we stopped reporting. 100%. If you only knew, and I can't say it, maybe one day, well, I know I'm too afraid. I will write you, Kaz, and explain to you who it was that contacted me, and even show you on my Rumble who contacted me and who they're attached to and what they're attached to and how they talked. Then you would understand. You would understand. It was, matter of fact, I called Ty up and I said, Ty, it's like this. I have two options. One, stop everything that I love, which is journalism and reporting. Or two, never be found again. Which option would you pick? Because I picked two, because I've got my children, I've got my grandchildren, and I don't want to be a part of what they could put me a part of. Yeah, they worked for the elite. That's all they need to know. Yeah, if you understand that, but it goes so much deeper. I'm going to send that video to you, Kaz, that I really haven't put out to anyone. It hit about 400,000 people, and that's how the person found me. You talk about almost like losing my ever living mind and crying and crying and crying and giving up something that I love so much. But I legitimately had a choice. It was give it up or you ain't going to be there. And that's that. So I'd rather give it up and be here for my husband, my kids, my grandkids, and not talk so much of what the real. For instance, let me tell you this. The reason people can spread rumors all over the place about Diddy. Diddy did this, Diddy did that, but nobody knows the real truth behind all of this. Nobody knows. I know the real truth, but me and maybe a handful of people know the real truth. And what the prosecution is doing right now, what the feds are doing right now, is they're saying, you're going to play ball with us. And we ain't talking about the people in the tapes. We're talking about what I'm talking about, who contacted me. That's what we're talking about. And if you don't give that up, then we're going to give you life. And if you give that up, we may give you 10 years. But you ain't getting out at all. But if you don't give that up, which means, you know how, like when they got Gotti and stuff, they didn't want Gotti, they wanted the head of Gotti, right? So you got these tiers, right? You got these bottom people. Okay, so you got the bottom, you got this tier, and this tier right here is where Diddy was, all right? But then you got 10 more tiers up, and look at me sweat. Look at me sweat through my blouse over what I'm telling you all, because I want to live, okay? But you got 10 more tiers that goes all the way to Switzerland, that runs something that none of you would ever even imagine. Like, your brain can't even comprehend it. My brain barely comprehended it. But when I found it and I put it out, they started changing their Twitters. They started removing their Twitters. They started removing their Wikipedias. Like, these people were on Wikipedia. They started removing the Wikipedia. I even got into the place where they talked. And even Trump was in there talking, saying, stop. It's not, you need to stop. You're done. You're over. It's going to be over. Do you remember when the Rothschilds started selling their land? They started selling all their furniture, shit that had been in their families for 200, 300 years. You remember all that? Hey, Eric, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, this was it. When you got to the doorstep, the ultimatum was made. Exactly. Yeah. So, yes, that is the thing that they want from Diddy right now. They want the same people that I found. That's who they want. Okay, so you see this right there? I'm not going to read it because those words, but read it for yourself. This is the reason that Diddy is such a small fish with big, huge, gigantic whales and big, huge, gigantic sharks that could eat Diddy up. Does that make sense? Like Diddy's like this big and they're like this big. And I don't want to say where it comes from. Fuck. Okay. Let me explain where it comes from without explaining where it comes from. Who is it in the whole entire world that people put money into and it's a religion and they're in Rome? Riddle me this. Who is that is in Rome? You're getting it, but who? Bingo. Why do you think there's a saying that says all roads lead to Rome? Right? Boom. Boom. And that's not just saying that, you know how people will make it out and be like, ha, 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 ha. No. These are the people that even run this person. Okay? These are the people that run that person. And I can't say it. I won't say it because they still watch me. They still watch me. Yes. And more. And more. And more. Why do you think that like so many when Trump first became president, so many of those they start with a P. So many of those P's are in prison now, and one was right underneath the P that went to prison. Let me write it. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's how you spell it. Yes. Because see, people don't know what I know and what happened to me and why I stopped all of this. Do you remember that day that I lived in my house, the old house, about 3 years ago? And I came on live and I was crying so hard, but I kept telling all of you, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. But that my channel is going to change. I still get tears thinking about it. But do you remember? And read what Ty is saying to you. Read what Ty is saying to you. But do you remember when I know, I don't know if Kaz was there, but I know SDA was there. And I said, all my content has to change because I fought. This was my 4th channel at the time. I fought them with everything I had in me. I fought them with everything. And I was like, I'm not afraid. I got God. But sometimes, even though you got God, how many journalists have came out? How many journalists have came out gone when they uncovered just half of what I uncovered? Yeah, I don't think you knew me then. And it brings tears to my eyes now because I really loved journalism and I really loved reporting. And once I had to quit all of that, I lost my niche. I started doing tarot reading because that they're okay with, Um, how do I explain it? I started doing like true crime. SDA has learned a lot from me over the last 7 years. That's the God's honest truth. She got to watch, she's lucky she got to watch all my videos and all my investigations that were my investigations. That wasn't somebody else's. They were all put together by me. She is one of the lucky ones, and Ty is another lucky one. And that right there, I can't put that on the screen. Did you see that? Hey, Redheaded. Exactly. 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 And then they find out the truth. And then when the truth starts hitting them in the face, they're like, it's right in front of our eyes. Yeah, only if you knew how in front of your eyes it is. I wish I could just sit here. They're perfect example. That's what I did. And once I did that, doors open, things happened. But yeah, I literally cried to my husband. My husband's sitting over here watching his stuff, but I cried to him and I was like, babe, it's either me lose my whole entire career and everything I've worked for. Why do you think that they wiped my hard drive to where I can't even put it out on Rumble? And I was lucky that 2 years ago, somebody came to me and said, Betty, do you still have that video? And I actually hid it under Pinterest and had forgotten that I did. And I was able to bring it out on Rumble. But it sucks whenever you're really, really super good at something. And then you see all these new people the last 3 years come onto this platform and they're like touching on the subject, but they're at like 400,000 people now and they hadn't been taken down. And they're talking about the same thing, but not quite as in depth, but they're talking about it. You see what I'm saying? Do you know how bad that hurts me? That they allow them to keep going and keep going because they also put misinformation out so that it throws you off guard, and that's what they're told to do. But they're at like 500,000 subscribers. And then look at me now. I got my 23 people that love me. You see what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. But it goes even further than that, Kaz. And it started at the beginning of time. But now there is a system in place that it runs like a what is the word I'm looking for that I can put out that I can okay. You know how a warehouse works and then like certain people have different jobs. One is on the conveyor belt, one is packaging the stuff, one is pouring the stuff in, and then one's making sure the stuff comes out. And it's all a whole system. Do you know what I'm talking about? That makes the okay, so for instance, Nestle chocolate, it makes the company run. It makes the company run. You see, you know what I mean? It because all these different employees are in place, and they're all doing their little jobs, right? But imagine if it was a secret that when you're doing this job, you're sworn to secrecy, and you can't even say anything, or you become does that make sense? Yes, yes, SDA, we do know. We do know. It was made. It's man-made. The same with the high five, man-made. It's for population. But remember when the Georgia Guidestones got taken down? And I'm going to talk very, very fast. Do you remember when the Georgia Guidestones got taken down, where there was only supposed to be 500,000 people worldwide? Do you remember that? I'm going to talk really, really fast, and you're going to listen to every word that I say. Do you remember when the Georgia Guidestones got taken out and they got exploded and everything like that? That's when the Patriots then became in control. And if you go back and you listen and you remember that they were in every different language, which means that's what they wanted worldwide. And then they have to do a certain thing that it's not just for the adrenaline. It's not just for the marketing of just different, like organs. It's not just for it's more on the line of perversion. Does that make sense? Kaz, did you read what Ty said? Exactly. Some doctors are awake. Did you know my own doctor is awake, and he goes and watches my Rumble when I put stuff out there? Okay, hang on. I got to make a wish. Hold on. God's giving me a wish. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so on to something better. And then we're going to take these off because it's been 32 minutes. All right. On to a new topic. What did Betty do today before I went to bed, after I researched for a good, probably I researched for about 10 hours, maybe 15 hours, something like that. What do you think I did today? Or I did today. Yeah. What do you think I did today? Anybody got an idea? I'm going to show you what I did today. And then we're going to do makeup. Okay? I'm going to show you. Yes, exactly. And sometimes I don't want to put your stuff up, okay? I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go. Do you know where, Kaz, are you on my Rumble? Are you on my Rumble? My actual Rumble? Not the Betty Washam one, but the one that Betty Washam investigates. Are you on that Rumble? SDA went shopping and she bought smokes. Are you on my Rumble, my actual Rumble? I can't even post it in here. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, Kaz, I'm going to send it to you under that email that you sent me about Brianna. I'm going to send it to you on that. And I want you to I don't want you to watch it yet. I want you to scroll down to the person that talked. with the last name Belanoff. Okay. Rumble is a place where you can actually say the truth and it can't be taken down no matter what. Rumble actually is people that started on YouTube as me, as truthers to express, and they got their channels whacked, and then they went and bought their own server, and then now anything you put on there, it doesn't matter if it's about them or not, the bad people, they don't take it down. They won't take it down. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you got billions. They're not going to take it down. That's what Rumble is. Okay. All right, hang on. Let me go get it, and then I'm going to send it to you. And then I want you to see the bottom. I want you to just scroll past everything. Okay. I want you to scroll past everything, Kaz, and I want you to go to the comment. So just give me a minute. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to send it to you. And then from there, you can even go and do your own research on that person. Find out who that person's mother is. And go from there. Okay, it's right here. Okay, I'm going to send it to you right now. I want you to, the main thing I want you to do before you even watch it or anything is I want you to go to the comments. Go to the comments. And then I want you to start doing your research on who is that person. Which one did you send it to me on, Cass? Was it my Washam Warriors? I'm trying to see here. Let me see here. There you are. Okay, right here. All right, I'm replying to it right now. And I want you to go look at it right now. And then I only want you to look at the comments, okay? And then you can go back and you can watch it in your own time. You can watch it in your own time. Now, for the people that are asking what Rumble is, I'm going to give you my my page here, and then you can follow me, because a lot of times if I really got something real important and I want my voice to be heard, I will then put it on Rumble. Okay. So here it is, my Rumble. And also I do Netflix, where we go and we watch a movie. No ironing. Yeah, there was a time that my stuff was so on par that not even BitChute or Rumble would allow my videos to be posted. Thank you, SDA. But one of the fun things that I do is I pay for a Netflix, and then I go live on Rumble, and then we pick out what we're going to watch for that night, or what segment we're going to watch, or what series we're going to watch. And then I like to get into it like twice a week. And then we meet there, twice a week, and we watch an episode together, or things like that. Yeah, go straight, Kaz, go straight to the comment. Remember the last name. The last name even scares me. But the first name, just Karina. Go there. Go there. Yes, we have movie night there at Rumble, because I can actually play Netflix, and we all decide on what we want to watch. And yes, I've been behind because I've been sick and I had surgeries and stuff. But I'm back. So I want to do it like on Mondays and I want to do it like on I want to do it on Mondays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I know Fridays and Saturdays usually people like to spend time with their significant other or their family and stuff like that. Or I could do a poll and you guys could all tell me when you would like for me, what, two times out of the week that you would like for me to do the Netflix, and then we pick when we get on the Netflix, I always say, okay, here's all your options. What do we want to start? And then we start it, and then we watch like 2 episodes. And then the next time we go live, we watch the next 2 episodes, and everybody just get involved to where they know on these certain days, this is when we're going to be live, and this is when we're going to be watching the episodes, because a lot of people don't have the Netflix, and this is for people that don't have it, and it's just something that I can do. Now, I just took it down to the $6.99 because I hadn't gotten paid in 2 months from Rumble, or from YouTube, because I didn't meet the deadline because of both my surgeries. And so the last 2 months, I didn't even get my little 115. Yeah, she's trying to say. But once you watch the video, you'll understand. When you watch the video, you'll understand. You'll know. Because remember this, I'm just going to put this out there again. Remember this. Let me find it. I'm going to show you something. This is how it wasn't marketing. Let me show you the truth. It's just she wanted me to what? She wanted me to what? Have a discussion with her about what? And then when I found out that she was the one that was taking down all of my YouTube and put me on that list of what you call, she knows too much, that list. Well, let me show you why I know she's a liar. Ready? Are you ready? What does that say? Did you see it? Did you see it? I will send it to you right now to show you, to back up my claims of what I was just saying to you, because I always bring receipts. I bring receipts and deleted tweets. Okay. I'm trying to put you on there, Kaz. There you are. Okay. And then look at the date when this was. It has since been deleted, but look at the date when this was. It's sending right now, so yes, it's a lot of them. You're not going to believe the people that are involved. Yes. Yes, exactly. But Cass, be careful. Be careful. It's sending right now, so I don't know why it's taking so long just to send this. Okay, see if you got it. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Margaret. But what I'm talking about is something even. Mm. Actually, you know what? How about after we stick my makeup on real quick, we all go over to Rumble? Exactly. And back then, isn't it funny how she even tagged them? That's not a fake tweet, baby. That's a real tweet. When she removed everything, when she removed her whole ex because of me, because of me, not because of other people. Yeah, be so careful. I mean, like, be under the radar of everything, because like. But if you want to, we can switch right now. We can go to my Rumble, and I can talk about whatever the hell I want to, because at this point, I can. You want to just move to my Rumble? Everybody just want to everybody just want to move over to my Rumble. Egg, what are you laughing about? There's nothing to laugh about on this. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. There's nothing. There's nothing to laugh about. If you're going to laugh about this, then I'm just going to throw you out, because this has to do with innocent people, not just children, innocent people. What echo? Honey, listen, Egg. There's one thing about me. I am not an echo chamber. I let people say whatever they want to say, but if you're going to laugh about people that it's still going on today, that are being, I can't even. Well, I'm gonna move my stuff, and I'm going live there, because I'm gonna play it while I put my makeup on. Because before, I couldn't play it. I tried to play it the last time, and I could not play it. It would not play. The words would, I could not even come on live. They were actually messing with my computer. And if you go look at the last one that I tried to do, it wouldn't do nothing. Nothing. So I don't know who you are, Egg, but if it was your sister, your mother, your brother, your lover, you wouldn't be laughing. This is not an echo chamber. I allow people to speak their voices, but when people are being done, anyway, I'm getting off here. I will see all the people that know my Rumble. Yes, I'm going to Rumble right now. I'm out of here. I don't want to talk on here no more. I may even put this on members only. I need the money, but I don't need the headache. You know, I need the money, but I don't need the headache. And I may just delete this because I've said too much. And when I say too much, it becomes a big ordeal. And why do people call my stuff an echo chamber? Why are you calling it an echo chamber? Can you explain yourself? Because I'll block you over there too. I don't care. What people are going through is beyond what you could even imagine. Oh, they tried to show it to you on a movie. Probably. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you over on Rumble. I love y'all. I'm out.
Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Come around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube Daze, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop, stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Life's the vibe, she's in the groove. Pitch them twists, she's got the moves. Drama drops beats, keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside.